In this video, I'm spotlighting an overlooked card from Magic's history and finding the perfect commanders to make it shine. Gustcloak Savior is a 3/4 flying creature for Onslaught that gives you complete control over combat. Anytime one of your attacking creatures gets blocked, the Savior can simply untap it and put it out of danger. It turns every attack into a no-risk proposition and makes your opponents think twice before blocking. The ideal home for the Savior is a deck with a commander that loves to attack but might get killed by two squirrels and a stern look. If your win condition relies on a fragile creature constantly attacking, Gustcloak Savior is the bodyguard it desperately needs. My first choice is a deliberately simple one, Geist of St. Traff. Geist hits incredibly hard for just 3 mana, but he's also the definition of a glass cannon. He has to attack to matter, and he dies basic to anything that gets in the way. With Gustcloak Savior on the field, Geist can swing every turn, summon his angel, and still dodge any blockers your opponents might throw at him. It turns his aggressive game plan from risky to reliably explosive. Next up is Ishin, 2 heavens as 1. Ishin decks are built entirely around attack triggers. Every creature wants to swing, and Ishin doubles all those triggers when they do. The problem is that a lot of those creatures are not built to survive combat. Gustcloak Savior fixes that completely. It lets you attack with your whole board, get double triggers, and then safely yank anything out of danger the moment it gets blocked. In an Ishin deck, the Savior isn't just good, it feels unfair. Next is Arabella, Abandoned Doll. Arabella wants to attack to do anything meaningful. Her ability pushes you into the red zone, but her tiny body means she rarely survives the journey. One chump block and she's in pieces. That's where Gustcloak Savior comes in. It lets Arabella swing safely every turn, collect her attack trigger, and then slip right out of combat before anything can touch her. If your whole deck is built around keeping this creepy little doll alive and attacking, the Savior is an absolute blessing. And finally, we have Arthur, Marigold Knight. Arthur wants you to attack every turn because each swing lets you dig deep into the top 6 cards of your library and put a creature directly into the battlefield tapped and attacking. The problem is those creatures are often fragile and a single block can ruin your carefully planned assault. Gustcloak Savior solves that by keeping your attackers safe, letting you swing freely, trigger Arthur's ability and keep your board intact. With the Savior escorting your army, Arthur's aggressive strategy becomes much more reliable. So there you have it, 4 perfect homes for an overlooked card that deserves a second look. Gustcloak Savior isn't flashy, but in the right decks it can completely change the way your creatures attack and survive. Give it a try and let those glass cannons swing with confidence.